wonder what's with that misleading intro. Like, why are Grovile and Duskmar back to back and facing the Sable Eyes? I wonder if that's like secret backstory or something. Oh boy, I said I was at this game for 30 hours, but it's actually more like 40. Alright, well, I can't manage my inventory here. I want to fill my inventory with nothing but my Reviver Seeds, so we're going to backtrack. Actually, these Playin Seeds can go. These orbs are also going to be useless. Sleep Seeds and Stun Seeds, do those work on Dialga? We'll get rid of all the orbs anyway. I don't know if I have a Vile Seed anymore. Max Elixir is a good idea. I don't need that. We'll take... Yeah, we'll take that for a 12. Actually... Tempting. Oh, you have a Vile Seed. Alright, I'll take that. Well, I will take one of these. I'll take some of these orbs, just in case I need them to get to Dialga again. I have some consumables in my inventory now. I'm gonna give this to Etoile. Wait, who's... What? No, equip it? Alright. Guess I have to eat it inside the dungeon. Well, do I have any more healing items? No? Take this. Take another stun and sleep. Take pure seed just in case. Wait, petrifies enemy in the room, but there's also the faux hold. There's also the faux hold orb that also petrifies enemies in the room. Why are they're overlapping? Boy, okay. I mean, that's a lot of good items, and I still haven't filled up my inventory, so we're gonna save. We're gonna save state. You're just gonna cheat. I ain't got time to grind. We're just gonna try and get up there. Look, see, there's all the enemies on the floor. Oh, cool. Alright, I have every reviver seed I still have. And so let's just try to get to the end. Better not beat up a twirl as soon as we get into the stupid dungeon. Oh yeah, so if you weren't here last time... Oh no! Unclaimed items turned into Pokemon. Whoa, that's some weird TF. If you weren't here last time, I made the mistake of thinking of Etoile as my cat who passed away a few months ago. So, if this game gets real emotional about how you have the part for your friend and stuff, I may get tearful and I won't be able to read the dialogue, even though my brain is fine. I went through all this emotional processing before. I'm okay, but the words that come out of my mouth will be like, like, so... I may just turn off the mic for that and just talk in the chat. There's just something about having to read dialogue out loud. I don't know. Or having to speak out loud. But kudos... Oh my gosh. Seriously? This shitty trap. Anyway, kudos to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, I suppose. I was convinced that people were saying hyperbole when they said, oh, this game made me cry, it was so emotional. But I forgot that I just lived through the year 2020 and half of the year 2021. So apparently I am just as susceptible to any sort of fiction saying, hey, remember what sadness felt like? And I would say, yes, I do. I do remember what sadness feels like. Out of my way. $69, nice. Oh yeah, I wanted to eat that joy seed. Oh yeah, the life seed, thank you. And the money, even though I'm not even gonna go to a shop. Well, you know, Chupert is just picking up the money so it doesn't look suspicious to Etoile. Chupert knows they're gonna die, or, you know, not exist, or whatever time travel bullshit. But Chupert has to keep up appearances for Etoile. Have a good night, JMO! Oh, the captioner just called you by a different friend's name. I didn't even pull out gummies or jelly beans for this because I didn't think I would come across any, but sure. Instead, I will have a sip of cola. Yes, so Grovile says that if we fix Temporal Tower and make it so time doesn't stop, the timeline that Grovile and Chupert are from will cease to be, which means that Grovile and Chupert will cease to be. That is what he claims. What the? What does this move do again? Inflicts damage on all enemies in the room. Oh, Shockwave is what I was thinking about. Oh, well, yeah, let's just use this. Oh, you miss a lot. Speedy little guy. This song is good. Anyway, I hope you all are having a good night. Sorry again for the later start than usual, but for those of you who are night owls like me or are, you know, outside of the US, I am planning on streaming all night, basically. I will not be streaming Pokemon Mystery Dungeon all night, but after I play for the usual amount of hours, I am planning to work on my second GDQ poster, which is going to be of Zekrom and Reshiram. I do want to put N in it as well, you know, the guy from Pokemon Black and White, but I have to think of a pose for him because the pose I had in mind, I had a feeling that I had seen it before, so I looked up some art and yeah, it's just, the pose I had in mind was a pose that was on an existing poster by Ken Sugimori, so I'll have to think about that one. I meant to get the poster done earlier this week, but the Sonic the Hedgehog poster I did was way more labor intensive than I thought it was going to be, and I just got totally wiped out. A dabbing N. N dabs and asks you whether you prefer truth or justice. Or whatever. It is truth or justice, right? One of them is definitely truth. I forgot what the other one is. Ideals. Alright. That makes a lot more sense. And which one is which again? I forgot which is Zekrom truth? I don't remember anymore. Fake Pokemon fan over here. Alright, I don't know how I was supposed to remember that one anyway. Hey, don't paralyze my friend. Hey, you're on a trap. One of these Pokemon always tells the truth. The other just goes on and on about its ideals. You must ask them which door to take. Doseed? What is that anyway? Oh, it makes more money appear on the next floor. It also fills the Pokemon's belly. It's a lookalike item for the Doom Seed. But this is one mistake you'll be very happy to make. Okay. Sure. Oh, cute. Watch, next floor is the end. Okay. Might as well. You never know when you use some money. No. Well, I'm glad I got in the way, so Etoile is out of harm's way. There are a lot of Bronzong here. Or Bronzor. My bad. Man, these Bronzor are annoying as hell. Jeez. Again. Oh well, I'll take the level. Bronzor is such an interesting Pokemon. Such a pain in the ass to fight, but an interesting type. I used to really not care too much about the robotic or inanimate looking Pokemon when I was younger. In favor of, you know, the animals, the dragons, that sort of thing. Like, who cares about a magnet? Or a mirror. I'm saying of my younger self. Now, of course, I love Magnemite, and Bronzor is kind of cute in a weird way, too. I really don't mind them anymore. It's just funny how your opinions change as you get older. God damn it. Are there any Pokemon that you know of that you had like a dramatic change of opinion about them as you got older? You found yourself being a Vanillish defender or something? I actually liked it, Vanillish. People were really down on that Pokemon before because, LOL, it's another Pokemon that's just a food or an object, but actually, that stuff's great. Vanillish is great. Klefki is great. I like being really pedantic and correcting people that Klefki is not a key Pokemon. Klefki is a keychain Pokemon. In Gen 6, Chatot went from whatever to top 3, and in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky, Chatot went to bottom 3. All 3 are Chatot. All 3 are Chatot. Oh, another Doseed. You know what? I'll swap it. I'm gonna keep them. I probably have. Yeah, you. Oh, probably eat my apple. Yeah. Oh wait, I just passed by the stairs. Oh, you again? I'm getting tired of you. No! Annoying little. I'll show you. Poor Leafeon. Maractus is a really good Pokemon. It's very cute. My go-to story for a change of opinion in Pokemon is that the first time I saw Serperior, I thought it sucked. I thought it looked like a peeled banana. I thought it was so stupid, but eventually I was able to parse it a little bit better than just its official art, which was kind of small at the time, when it got leaked. But then I realized, oh, I actually really love this thing. Alright, we're back here, and we got all our stuff. We still have lots of Reviver Seeds. I picked up a box that should get out of my inventory. Oh wait, I can't manage my inventory here. Duh. Well, we're going to save state. And then we'll continue. Acorn Duck. Man. Love that guy. Love it. You love to see it. I'll always remember when Emboar, Samurott, and Serperior were first released. Cerebi had... Oh, no, actually, no, it wasn't on Cerebi. Anyway, I saw people meticulously pull apart and criticize the official art, saying that there was no way that it could possibly be real because some elements of the designs were a bit asymmetrical and other reasons. And then, sure enough, it turned out that those Pokemon were absolutely real, and that was absolutely the official art. And at that moment, I was like, okay, I really gotta be better at, like, not believing everything I read online. Because I was, you know, maybe not 100% into it, but I kinda, you know, believed it, because they were convincing. And then I realized, oh, people would just say anything. Oh yeah, it's gonna happen forever. Pokemon has always been like this. I remember, here's how old I am. I remember somebody put out fake screenshots for what Ruby and Sapphire were going to be. I don't even think they called it Ruby and Sapphire. They just said, this is what Pokemon is going to look like when it's on the Game Boy Advance. And there was all these fake screenshots, and it looked totally rad. Then some time passed, and all I can say is that really what the screenshots were slightly edited Mega Man Battle Network screenshots. So it had that isometric view with like tall sprites that aren't chibi, and it looked really cool, but that is not what Ruby and Sapphire ended up being at all. Just another big lie on the internet. People have been lying about Pokemon since the very beginning, ever since Peekaboo. Oh no, Porygon turned into a rock. Well, these fake Gen 3 snapshots are on a website that's been dead for like 25 years, so I think it would be kind of hard for me to even remember the name of the website that I saw them at. Okay, maybe not 25 years. Was it 20 years? Yeah, 20 years. Wait a minute, we're picking on X for TF. What TF? Oh, pfft. Hey, you know what? I forgot the name of the book, but there is a children's book that I believe is written by and illustrated by the same author who made the children's book Shrek. I think it's by him. I'm not quite sure. I haven't looked it up in a while, but there's some sort of story about a donkey who has a magic rock that can, like, turn him into things if he holds on to it, and he uses it to transform, but then at some point he panics and turns into a rock, and he drops his rock, and it's scary, and I learned that I didn't like that kind of transformation. It was a little too existential for me. I'm like, whoa, this is the kid's book? I didn't know I loaded up DeviantArt. That one was a bit much for me. I think I might have been a little high when I read that book, and it was a little too real. I'm kind of exaggerating, but it was also truly like that because it really went into, like, he turned into a rock and he couldn't move at all, and he just saw the seasons change around him as he was a rock, and his parents were looking for him and they couldn't find him because he was a rock and he couldn't talk, and I was like, I don't remember how the donkey fixed that problem. It all worked out in the end, but I was like, ooh, boy. Yeah, it wasn't the ending. It was like the 1/2 to 3/4 part of the book, and then it all works out. But it's like bye, thank you. Animorphs is an interesting one. Animorphs is very interesting. I loved it as a kid, but it's basically all the freakiest parts of transformation. They don't even do the transformation in a way that you would think. Like, that's probably the hardest part of the series for me to remember, because I've had to be corrected by a friend, where, like, if somebody was turning into a bird, it's not necessarily that their hands would grow into wings, or if they were turning into a dolphin, right, their hands wouldn't turn into flippers and then their legs would fuse, because, you know, if you look at skeletons, like, they have their own hands and legs and stuff. It wasn't necessarily like that in Animorphs, is what I'm saying. Like, they would just turn into, like, animals as if it were a weird photo manipulation. So, like, body parts would just grow from places that weren't analogous. Yeah, also the bones break. They don't hurt, but the bones break and snap and rearrange, and I'm just like, no. Actually, no, I don't. Yeah, Animorphs is not like a tee-hee, ooh, haha, TF, how sexy sort of series. It's a body horror, alien war story kind of series. Of course, I got into it because I thought it was cool. I always thought the idea of turning into animals was cool, and that's what I wanted. And I was interested in the story. It just ended up being a lot more serious than I thought it was going to be. Never ever TF into an ant. Never ever ever. I can't recommend rocks either, but you know, inanimate transformation is some people's things. I don't mind. Oh no, the Thaddeus pendant. Sorry. Oh no. Oh no. Alright. X, when are you commissioning that from somebody? Xena finding the Thaddeus pendant? Oh no. Oh no. I'm so distracted. That's too much, man. I'm sorry. Please forward all complaints to Mr. Ease and Princess Nap. I blame them entirely for awakening my true power. The thing is, y'all have no idea how fucking on fire behind the scenes I am, but I'm just shy. So maybe one of these days when I make that alternate account, when I've gathered enough bravery, and I say, hey guys, I was busy over the last 3 years. We're just gonna queue it all up and I'll sit back and watch the comments roll in. But I am not there yet. In the meantime, I'm just using my Kamehameha and destroying Mr. Ease. Or, you know, there's a big explosion and then there's a crater and Mr. Ease's Yamcha body is at the bottom. Yam cheese. Yeah, there we go. I don't got any more inventory for boxes. Oh. Well, I'll happily take some level ups. Hey, don't use discharge on me, mister. You suck. Oh, I hate that. I wanted to give Etwall the berry, but it made them hold it. There we go. Uh-oh. Better safe than sorry. If there's anything I've learned, is that everything is a huge spectrum. There are people who can like the same kink, but for completely different reasons. And also, something like transformation is extremely broad. That could mean growth, that could mean turning into animals, that could mean turning into inanimate objects, that could mean fusing with another character, that could be becoming small, that could be becoming fat, that could be becoming inflated, that could be any number of things. It's a lot. It's very, very broad. Dynamax is macro? Hello. Oh, the Pokemon's belly will go down faster. It is intriguing, but I'll leave it. No, food item went bad. Buy me food, no. Oh, did you have a question about asexuality excessive detonation? I'd be happy to try and address anything to the best of my ability. I may have missed your question or your statement before, so I don't really know what you're talking about. Oh, well, I'm gonna get my ass handed to me by Dialga anyway. Oh, wait. You again? Time must not. Time. Roar. Dialga's taken on more darkness. That darkness will soon consume him. We have to stop it. For the world! For the future! Here he comes, Chupert. Darn it, I knew that was gonna happen. Oh yeah, the Vile Seed. I'll do that. There we go. I guess I could also try using one of these other seeds too. Aww. It's sleeping sprite is actually kind of cute. Oops. Oh. So much for needing all those reviver seeds. We did it. Grr. Grr. Okay, Chupert. It's time. While Dialga is down, I'll go put in the time gears. Ah! This quake is worse than before. Temporal Tower must be nearing total collapse. If that were to happen, the destruction will accelerate until the planet is fully paralyzed. Burke, gotta hurry. Burke, the floor is heaving. It's hard to put the time gears into place. I did it. They're all set. Ah! Why? I set the time gears in place. Why isn't this quake stopping? It can't be. Was I too late? Will Temporal Tower keep falling apart? Is it too late to stop the planet's paralysis? Ah! Ugh. Irk. This is... Well, where? Etoile. Ugh. Ugh. Hey, Chupert. Where? This is Temporal Tower. You look so goofy from behind, buddy. Your legs look really funny. They're not really attached to your body with the correct kind of hip or something. Hey, hmm. 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 You, man, I can't read the serious dialogue because I'm distracted by Dialga's ass. Hmm. You have no cause for alarm. I have regained my reason. Huh? Temporal Tower has taken heavy damage, but it has survived. Now, observe. This is... Dialga must be showing this to us. He must be using telepathy to do so. Are you sure you're not just having a stroke? This place, it's Tree Shroud Forest. But it's different. When we were in Tree Shroud Forest, time was stopped. Time is moving again. Are you sure you're not just high? Yeah, cause, well, the time sure stops when you get high. Everyone looks so happy. I forgot about the dialogue. It's Temporal Tower. It looks like shit. Wow, Dialga, this tower looks like crap. Who built it? I did. Oh, sorry. Work in progress? Room for improvement? It looks pretty beaten up. But it's still standing. Temporal Tower didn't fall apart. It survived. Hey, Chupert, let me get this straight. We're going to challenge Dialga for this? Temporal Tower survived the crisis. Time has returned to normal here. Thus, time has resumed in places where it had stopped. Because you stopped the ruin of Temporal Tower, the planet's paralysis has been prevented. The world's peace has been restored. Really? We did it? What? We did it, Jupiter? Oops. For some reason I made Etoile sound really incredulous there. We've brought peace to the world. Yeah, sorry about that. I accidentally minimized the captioner. Allow me to thank you. I thank you for reaching the hidden land. You had the courage to stand up to me even as I raged out of control. And you prevented the ruin of Temporal Tower in the nick of time. Thank you. All this I owe to you. Dialga! But all is not yet as it should be. It will take time. I must see to the repair of Temporal Tower. Do you know a good contractor? The hidden land, too, has been ravaged. But the Rainbow Stone ship should still be operable. And Lapras should be awaiting your return. Okay. Let's go home, Chupert. Back to Treasure Town. Yeah, I would like to save my adventure and all my Reviver seeds. So I only used like one. What's up, Chupert? Let's pick up the pace. My body feels heavy. What's wrong? Why am I struggling to move? It's like my legs are weighed down. Maybe, now that we changed the future, my own disappearance is drawing near. Quake! It stopped shaking. Maybe things are still settling back to normal. Let's go, Chupert. Uh-oh. Here it comes, the tears. I said this earlier, but if this gets too emotional, I'm turning off the mic because I don't need my ugly sobs to be recorded for all of time in posterity. It's just not gonna happen. It's not a good time for anybody. So let's see how far I get before I just start weeping and I can't see my screen anymore. This light. Alright, finally. The time has finally arrived. My time with Etoile ends now. Hey, Chupert. Huh? Chupert, what is it? What's happening to you? Sorry, Etoile. I kept this to myself for a long time. It looks like I have to say goodbye. Huh? Goodbye? What are you saying? Dusknoir told me, if we changed the future, the Pokemon from the future would disappear. That's why I'm destined to disappear too. Huh? What? Why? Why? I don't understand. Thank you for everything. I'm going to disappear from here now. But, Etoile, I'll never forget you. Wait a second. I managed to make it all this way because you were with me, Chupert. Don't you understand? You made me strong, Chupert. If you go, Chupert, I don't know. What I would... No, Etoile. You have to be strong on your own. You have to live. You have to go home. Tell everyone about what happened here, so that nothing like this happens ever again. Chupert! The light. The light is getting brighter. Don't, Chupert! Don't go! Thank you for everything, Etoile. I'm glad we got to train together at the guild. I'm glad we got to go on adventures together. I'm glad I got to know you, Etoile. Wait, Chupert! I'm sorry. I'm so lucky that you were my friend. I feel the same, Chupert. To me, Chupert, you're more important than anything. Yes, I feel the same way. Etoile. Even after I disappear from here, I will never forget you. Chupert! 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 Aww. I have to live. God! Right here. Damn it. This sums it all up. Everything from March 2020 up to now, huh? Right here. That's it. That's the mood. I have to get home alive. Get home. And tell everyone about what happened. It's because it's Chupert's. It's Chupert's last wish. The land is cloaked in deepest blue, shadows of eagles across the moon. Temporal Tower is getting farther and farther away. And Chupert. I'm getting farther away from Chupert. Oh, Chupert. And so, Chupert and Etoile finally succeeded in their mission and saved the world from disaster. Etoile departed from Temporal Tower, traveled across the ravaged hidden land, rode Lapras across the sea, and safely returned to Treasure Town. Upon returning to the guild, Etoile told everyone about the adventure, about what happened in the hidden land, about what took place in Temporal Tower, about Grovyle, and about Chupert. Of course, Etoile also spoke of how the destruction of time was stopped, and how the world was restored to peace. Etoile told the story whenever and wherever possible, to as many Pokemon as possible. It was a story that had to be told. It was a story of hope for world peace. It was a story of hope for future peace. So months passed. Treasure Town returned to its cheerful routines. The scars from the planet's injuries slowly healed, and life gradually returned to normal.
Huh? Howdy, Etoile. Going out?
Yep. Out for a walk.
Sounds nice, yep. It'll be dinner time soon, though. You don't want to be late for that.
Yep, I hear you. Wow, this is beautiful. I haven't seen this for a long time. It's just as beautiful as I remember. I've been too busy to come and see it. But I've missed this fantastic sight. When was the last time I saw this, anyway? The last time was... Oh. The last time I saw this, it was when I met Chupert. The view was like this that time, too. The crabby blowing all those bubbles along the beach. I noticed someone right here. Chupert was unconscious. That was when Chupert and I... That was when our adventure began. I remember it all so fondly. All those memories of my time with Chupert. Memories of Chupert. But now, Chupert is gone, and Chupert isn't here anymore.
Wow, Etoile! You've been gone so long, I took to worrying about you. What's the matter? Bidoof! Bidoof! Wah! Wah! What's all is the matter? What all is the matter?
Boy, that is a sad ending. Man, no wonder people were so upset about this game. Jeez. What the heck? Oh my god. Yeah, if you played that as a kid, yeah, of course that's really memorable. Jeez. Yeah, honestly, I was getting close to thinking about the dialogue, like reframing it in my mind as like thinking about parting ways with my cat who passed away after 10 years, or well, I won't get into the DLC, but it was very sad, and then I would get upset, but then I'm like, okay, no, it's about me, the player, parting from Etoile, but it was still sad. Like, oh no, I love Etoile. But yeah, I can see this game being like an incredibly powerful, like formative RPG, especially if you play it when you're a bit younger and it's one of your first RPGs. Like, holy crap, what an impression! No wonder there are so many Pokemon Mystery Dungeon comics and OCs and communities and whatever out there. I mean, of course, Pokemon is really popular, but jeez. Meanwhile, at Crappy Tower, Etoile, when you left here, when you bid farewell to this place from the Rainbow Stone Ship, your sorrow, I felt its intensity even here, and if that is how you feel even now, If Chupert were to share those feelings, I will grant your wish. The world needs you both. What? That is why I will trust you with a gift. I leave to you the future. This is my thanks. Please accept it. Well, alright. No, if this were a Xenoblade 2 ending, it would be Chupert as a Shinx, but also Chupert as a human. It would be both of them. Well, alright. But that was still, you know, emotional before the credit sequence. Alright. Well, this is why I get angry emails about not reviving Sakido, right? I don't do this. You ain't getting shit from me. Well, we beat the main story. Wait, when you continue, you just... You're in the field. Well, let's see what this does. Oh god. Sakido is a human for the post-game. Oh. Let me rephrase that. Sakido as a human. Oh, wait. This captioner is not going to know my character's name. Forget it. Somebody else say it. Oh, God, no. Both of them. Oh, no. Okay, now it's getting to be an upsetting idea. The captioner break. Okay, no, you're good. Now it's getting to be an upsetting idea that not only do you have characters that transform in between different forms, but like you just have all of the forms. Like if it just breaks, so instead of the person turning into like a different form, they just leave that previous form as an existing person that is happening there. So let me put it this way: if you had Kieri turn into a bunny, there's still Angel Kieri, but then there's also a snowy bunny, and then there just gets to be more and more, and then suddenly one character's like 20 characters. I mean, that's kind of the thing that I thought with all the promotional images for art for like Rama one half, because Rama turns into a girl and is also a guy, but there's going to be a lot of covers and promotional art where like Rama, the male character, is hanging out with Rama, the female character. So they're both there as if they were two different characters. But that stuff gets kind of confusing for people. And I know that's confusing for people because I've tried to get commissions before and no one ever seems to realize that Kieri the bunny and Kieri the angel are literally the same person. They just keep giving her a pet bunny. I'm like, guys, thank you for drawing me an extra bunny, but that's the same person. How is she holding herself? Anyway. The destruction of time was stopped. And peace returned to the world of Pokemon. Of course, not everything returned to normal right away. Some places remained where time was still out of control. But overall, things were becoming better everywhere. As for Chupert and Etoile, they returned to Wigglytuff's guild and fell back into their daily routine of vigorous training. One morning, several months later... Huh? Graduation? That's right. Graduation from the guild. If you graduate, you can leave the guild. You'll be rid of the harsh daily training program, too. Of course, that all depends on your passing the graduation exam.
Hey, Chatot. Hey, we've been around a lot longer than those two. Hey, why do Chupert and Etoile get to take the graduation exam before we do?
They've already proven themselves to be worthy many times over. And after all, Chupert and Etoile saved the world. It's only natural that they've earned the right to be tested. And that's how it goes. We will soon conduct the graduation exam. I expect you to be prepared for it.
Loudred took the graduation exam last year. And promptly failed, hey.
Get lost! So, what are we supposed to do for this graduation exam?
I want you to explore the depths of a wicked, mystifying forest. You should find a place called Luminous Spring there.
Luminous Spring?
Yep. It was where Pokemon once went to evolve.
Oh, hell yeah!
Or maybe because of the time tables we had, no sunlight shines in the spring now. Now nothing can evolve there.
We want you to travel to Luminous Spring and return with its treasure. If you can bring that treasure back to the guild, you'll pass the exam. You will then be recognized as a fully trained exploration team and graduate from the guild with full honors. Gotcha. We just have to bring back the treasure. Let's do this right, Chupert.
But we have to watch out for one thing. There you'll find a frighteningly strong enemy. The Grand Master of all things bad lives there.
The Grand Master of all things bad?
Yep. The Grand Master is terribly wicked. It's a horrifying presence that no one would ever want to meet. So, good luck with that.
What? Huh? That will do for the morning briefing. Alright, everyone. Let's get down to work. Hooray. What do we do, Chupert? The Grand Master of all things bad. Hey, Loudred. Loudred, you took the graduation exam last year, right? Can you tell me something? What was the Grand Master of all things bad like? Ugh, I'm sorry, but I'm not allowed to talk about it. It's the guild rule. I can't talk about it. But I will tell you this. You're in for a dreadful, terrifying time. What I went through, even now, when I let myself remember it. Ah! Have a good night, Wingu. Just gonna type something in the chat real quick. I just wanted to make it clear what I was referring back to. Yeah, so Sa and I were talking about the fact that there seems to be a lot of child labor in the Pokemon world. Not only because of the kids working for the research people in new Pokemon Snap, but Pokemon Journeys is all about Ash and Go just running errands for the professor all across the world. It's cute, it's funny, it's fun for kids to be like research students or assistants to professors. So I'm not trying to be that cynical or anything. It's just funny. Well, if you hire kids to go hang out with Pokemon, the Pokemon might like them better, and you don't have to pay them. Anyway, asking Loudred didn't give us anything to go on. We're going to have to do our best to graduate on our own, I guess. Let's go down to Treasure Town and get ready. Yeah, okay, we can do that. I have way too many Reviver Seeds in my inventory. Special attack, bleh. Good night, all those who are going to bed. We'll do errands in town first. Oh, a Toil and Chupert. Hi. Hey, Titty Ursa and Ursa Ring. What's up? Are you two going out somewhere? Yep. We're going off to Mystifying Forest now. What? Mystifying Forest? But isn't it dangerous there? Didn't you know? The Grand Master of all things bad is supposed to be there. The Grand Master of all things bad? I've never heard of anything like that. You're sure you're not making a mistake? We go play in Mystifying Forest often. We've never seen or heard of a Grand Master. You must have misheard a bad rumor or something. Let's go. Oh, I'm about to get destroyed, huh? Something strange. It sounds awfully different from what Wigglytuff said. Well, there's not much we can do about it. Let's get ready and go out to Mystifying Forest. I feel bad for Grovyle. Well, we'll just put all these seeds back. Time to open all these boxes. Oh, I don't have enough money for all this anyway, probably. Let's see. Pyro sweat, ew. Well, I'm not gonna do everything in this game. Like, I don't want to play the game forever. I do want to move on to a different RPG soon. But I will keep playing, well, let's see how I feel about this post-game mission, because, my experience with the first Mystery Dungeon game is that I played through the story, and then I got to the point where my Pokemon evolved, and I picked Pikachu just so I could evolve into a Raichu, and then shortly after that I felt I was done. So in my mind, once I evolve, that's pretty much the end of the game. But I would like to play the special episodes, because they're just self-contained short stories. And then after that, I think I would call it quits. Oh, am I gonna have just enough money to open all these? Oh, no, I'm not. Wait, yeah, I am. Ooh, a stretch and hydration. Thank you. Hey man, making comics takes a lot of work. Wait, what was I supposed to be doing anyway? Oh, okay, we can just go there. Can I hire... Oh. So can I add, you know, call a friend for my graduation? Wow, I leveled up a lot since I was last able to use... Well, actually, I guess we weren't all the same level. But now the gap's pretty big between our levels. Oh, I thought so! No cheating allowed with extra party members. This is the way, it's a mystifying forest. I don't know what we can expect to see in there, but this is our mission. Get to the deepest part of the forest and bring back the treasure. That's our graduation exam. Let's pass this exam and graduate from the guild. Let's do this right, Chupert. Oh, one moment. I need to go feed my cats because usually I end my stream around this time, but because I started late, I'm going to keep going. But that means I need to take a break to feed the animals. Be right back. That's funny. I always forget that the captioner will still pick up what is going on in my microphone even though I mute it. The journey continues. Yeah, you can post your comment. Wait, what is it? Wait, since when does fog weaken electric moves? This is discrimination. That's why I'll come back. Whoa, a Venusaur. Or is that supposed to be... Oh, it's an Ivysaur. Skuntank, finally, my revenge is nigh. Oh, that's very good, Dado. You think I should? Eh. What's that? Oh, neat. Of course. Well, Etoile seems like they have it handled. Whoa, weird. When this item is used, tears begin to well up, and the user sobs and switches to enduring status. A lookalike item for Geopebble. What is enduring status? And why is this X'd out? Is it sticky? Something? Oh, I see. Ooh, I didn't realize. Interesting. Wander Gummy. When used, this item causes the user's eyes to become gunky, and the user gets blinker status. The lookalike item for Wonder Gummy, so be careful. Huh. Oh, Etoile. I didn't think he would jump on that trap. Ugh. Oh, it just fucking used it right back at me. Alright. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Interesting. Alright. Oh, and now I'm confused too. Come on, no item. Oh. And it did end. Lovely. Ooh, no mercy for Bulbasaur. This music is so chill. I'm almost just dozing off over here. It's kind of like me and Sot started playing new Pokemon Snap yesterday, and it was so relaxing that I actually started to nod off a little bit. But it was very cute. I loved seeing all the Pokemon. They're so cute. I think it's interesting that telling them that you did play the previous game makes the game easier for you. Chuper is cringing. I'm glad, Edie. Stupid. Well, we're seeming to be at a pretty chill part of the game since I'm just going through this dungeon, so if we did want to keep talking about stuff like asexuality, that would be probably a good thing to talk about, because otherwise there's not a whole lot happening. And I feel bad that I'm being a little too quiet here. I just haven't thought of anything to say. A few years ago, I made an image where I said, like, oh, these are a bunch of characters from Slightly Damned, and, ooh, I don't have any apples, I forgot them. Uh-oh, we're gonna starve. And I said, like, these are a bunch of characters from my comic that I considered, like, they could be asexual. The thing is, like, I don't like committing too hard to saying very definitely that characters are certain labels just because, like, hey, I'm pretty old. Well, I mean, I'm in my mid-30s now. I've seen just how fast the discourse on LGBTQA things has changed in the last few years. And my comic is a very slow story. So, like, the second I use a label, I worry about, you know, a year later, it turns out that label is actually, like, bad. You shouldn't use it. Or I really misunderstood it or something. And that's basically what happened with the image that I made of a bunch of characters that I considered to be asexual. It's not necessarily that it's totally wrong, because I think that that sort of thing is, you know, always up for interpretation, and I encourage people to make up their own canons for whatever, like, makes them feel good. It's no skin off my bones. I don't want to tell people how to live or how to enjoy their fiction. I just don't want to take credit for things I didn't do, because that pisses me off when, you know, like, corporations like Disney or, you know, that one person who wrote that awful book series will just, like, try and take credit for things they didn't do. But anyway, the point is, with Rhea, I called her asexual in the past, but now I realize, oh, aromanticism is actually what I meant. I just didn't realize that, you know, they're not... I didn't realize aromanticism was a thing at that time, so I kind of misunderstood the usage of that label. And now I'm like, oh, aromanticism is really what I meant with Rhea. And that could be the case for other characters as well. And I answered a question on Tumblr not too long ago. Somebody had asked me if I would ever consider having a allosexual, aromantic character in the comic, and I had answered, I don't know if I could ever really commit to that, because, like, sexuality... Oh, I've gotta eat something. Oh, man. And I answered, like, I didn't know, because I didn't know if I could ever really cover something like that in the comic like Slightly Damned. Because, now I realize this is because, you know, in a way, like, sexuality itself isn't really going to come up in a comic like that. I'm not really going to talk about the sex lives of, like, every character. I don't know. I'm just rambling at this point. Oh, faint from hunger. I just... Let's see, my HP will go down, so I just have to keep an eye on it. Asexuality is more of the sense of, like, it's a nuanced definition, so I apologize if I get it wrong. But it's like, you don't really want to engage, you have no desire to engage in sexual acts with another person. Not that asexual people will never do it, like, because they will, because they want to make their partner happy, for example. And it's not that they don't have a libido at all, because some people might. It's just, they don't really have a drive to do it on their own. But you can still enjoy sexy art. You can even enjoy making... you can still enjoy all sorts of sexy art, or kinks, or whatever. You may like the idea of it, but you don't actually have any inclination to do it on your own, I suppose. Oh, well, Mega Drain. Overgrow boosted its power 86 damage. Well, I guess I don't have to worry about food anymore. Not many Orion berries anymore. That's too bad. It's really difficult to figure out where you fall on things, like your ace, because it's difficult to measure the lack of something. I would say within the last month or so, I have opened myself up to close friends of mine and been much more honest about, like, kinks that interest me. And what has been difficult in my life with figuring out what I like is that my tastes are actually quite mild. And when you really, if what you really want is the mild salsa, and when you go online and certain websites like Fur Affinity don't have filters, so you can simply just choose not to see the spicy salsa, you kind of convince yourself that maybe you just don't like broad categories of things because all that you can find is extremely intense. But now that I am talking with my friends and experimenting on my own, where I can control the content and I can decide what to omit and what to include, I'm like, oh, I do like this thing. It's just that everybody goes really, really hard on it, and I don't want to go that hard on it. I actually want to be a little jalapeno in a Jalokia world. And yeah, I'm in my mid-30s and I'm still learning this stuff, so it's not exactly easy. You never know how your life may change, or you'll find new things, or you'll meet new people, and then you'll, like, reconsider things that you learned in the past and decide, like, oh, is that really how I think, or did I just, end up thinking this way and based on a misconception? The doofs, I don't want to hurt them. Oh wow, that more complicated attraction layer cake. I want to look at this. Boy, it turns out when everything is a gradient. The way I describe this sort of thing to people who may naysay, like, oh, this cube, for example, is way too complicated. The real world couldn't possibly be this complicated, and would make fun of the new terms that people use to describe themselves. The thing is, of course the world is complicated. Like, if you don't think that life is complicated, you're stupid. And you're not paying attention. But besides that, like, here's a good example that you can use to to point out to people that being really I don't know, down on this complexity is that, you know, you may not know all the names of every color that exists to your eyes. You know, you may go to the hardware store and then laugh at all the really pretentious color names that may be out there, like Melancholy Periwinkle or Melon Soda Fiesta. I don't know. But it doesn't mean that those colors don't exist. They clearly exist. They just have names that are unfamiliar to you. But it's not that they're not real. They just have funny names. This stuff can't be broken down into an easy chart, it's true. But this can help people, like, figure out words for where they fall into, like what's closest to their experience, and then they can use those labels, they can use those words to communicate with other people and find resources. And then from there, you know, ideally you have discussions and introspection and you learn more, and then you get a clearer image of what you are like. Oh yeah, there's definitely that whole fun bit where you realize that you may have given your original characters a lot of yourself, even the parts of yourself that you didn't realize were actually you. It's like all those memes that say, I will take my trauma and load it into this OC. Etzwall, are you serious? I thought you had like a don't step on traps thing. Yeah, labels are just a tool. They facilitate conversation and are good search terms for finding information. They're not supposed to be something that you have to stick to rigidly, like they're rules or something. No mercy. That's it. I'm checking your IQ, honey. Man, maybe you don't have an ability that makes you avoid traps. I thought you did. Huh. Yeah, don't feel pressured to open up. If you feel you want to open up when you feel very comfortable and you feel safe, and when you are sure that you have good friends and are in a safe space. And if you feel unsure for any reason, there is no shame in just, you know, keeping to yourself and figuring things out privately. Oh, what the heck? I look away from my screen for a second. 70 damage. Nidoran male did 70 damage? Goodness. Well, I think JD did warn me I was going to get wrecked here, so here we are getting wrecked. Well, that's fine. We have time to stream, so I'll just keep going. And we're having a good chat, so it's fine. Oh, it's okay. I don't mind a distraction. I am, you know, partially just relaxing anyway. Now I know that Nidoran male is scary. It's true that not everyone is going to have the same interests as you. So you're going to have to just, you know, try and find out who might. Or try a close friend who you trust. When you are ready. At least I still have my apples. Oh, for sure. It's easy to say, you know, just ignore the haters. But you see enough of that stuff, or people are mean enough about that sort of thing, that it can really get you down. You know, you just get down about the fact that you received a terrible message like that at all, even if you disagree with it. Because, you know, you might be having a good day assuming, you know, well, I'm feeling pretty good, and I'm feeling pretty good about myself, and I like what I do, and then somebody comes at you with their bad faith argument, and they accuse you of being a criminal. It's depressing, and it leaves you really vulnerable to want to do that about something like a kink, right? Because that kind of stuff can be really intimate, and if you want to be really, if you want to, you know, share something about yourself that is really important to you, and possibly like a sensitive subject, it can be really, I don't know, discouraging to have somebody assume the worst of you. Aw, Bailey's sleeping sprite is cute. The Nidos are great. I love them. All right. Thank you for the stretch and the hydration. Honestly, y'all, whatever happened to no backseat gaming, huh? Whoa, there was a trap right there. Everybody's got different feelings about their trans identity. There are people who would want to, you know, not let anybody know about that past of theirs. But I know there are people who wouldn't mind, you know, they are proud of being trans, so they don't mind saying, hey, this is where I came from. Yeah, personas are a great way to explore how you feel about, you know, certain things or certain aspects of yourself or things that you like or don't like or how you would want other people to see you. That's all you have? Okay. You fool! I have 70 alternate accounts! You'll never find my main! Thank you so much for the resub, or sub. Sub for 5 months. Wow, thank you, Daniel. Uh-oh, Doom Seed. Lowers level by 1. But yeah, I think that it can be really difficult to navigate your personal identity in this time where everybody's really, like, involved with social media, and you feel this pressure to, like, share every side of yourself at all times. It's really overwhelming. I've been using social media a lot less lately, and I've been happier for it. I just spend my time drawing or talking to friends instead of looking at Twitter. If I can help it. But we're also in a time where there's a lot of all or nothing thinking going around, where, you know, people get in their heads that there's a lot of, like, everybody on Twitter, it feels like one big chat room / forum where everybody ages, you know, 12 through 100 is using the same forum in the same chat room, and there's not really a whole lot of tools for protecting minors, and there's not really a whole lot of tools for, you know, putting a spoiler over your art, or making sure that, you know, people who look at your account are 18 plus, right? You can't set your account to mature on Twitter like you could do that on Fur Affinity or something. So everybody's all mixed together in one big horrible melting pot or chaos zone, And as a result of that, you know, people start getting really puritanical about what artists can or can't draw or say or can't say. Not only was there that whole onsen art thing. Sorry, the ONSEN. Damn it. The whole hot spring thing that I went through. It wasn't just that, but also just fucking absurd ideas about how if you age up a character, like, it doesn't count. It's still somehow creeping on kids. If you take a character who is younger, then you go out of your way to age them up into being an adult, and then for somebody to come at you saying that's actually secret pedo shit, I'm like, what the fuck? What? That doesn't make any sense. I've even seen people say, like, oh, I can see that being sus if that's a character, like a fan character. And I'm like, maybe, I guess? But it starts getting so abstract. I'm like, wait, who are you actually going after? I don't think that people like me should be your target here. If you're out on a crusade to protect the children or protect minors, I don't think that the weirdos in the jalapeno zone are really your target here. Like, huh? But people really get upset about that sort of thing, where they, you know, they attacked that one animator who works on Amphibia because she drew a funny image of a bad guy holding a teen character, and then they had like blush marks or something as if they were in a crack ship. And people got really mad, like, oh, you can't ship that minor with that adult frog or that adult toad. And I'm like, really, guys? This is where we're at? Like, it's just a stupid image. Like, it's just really? Come on. There should be a little more gray area here. You can't just throw everybody who's a little kinky out under the bus. Like, that's ridiculous. Also, I don't like it because if you get rid of all the gray areas, you get all of the questionable people who are really actually pretty mild, then what are people out there left with when they're trying to figure out, like, their sexuality or figure out what they like or don't like? Well, then all they can see are the really hardcore things, and then you end up like me, where I think, well, I guess I just don't like anything, because the only things I see are hardcore. So, I don't like that, so I must not like anything. But no, I want I want the soft things. I want mushy stuff. Like, but all the mushy stuff is getting canceled because people are afraid that a 14-year-old might find it. I don't know. It's frustrating. I understand the good intentions, but Etwall! I swear to God. Why? Wait, they do. Oh, I see. I have insomnia. Uh-oh. Oh no. It's that super Grovile again, or Grodel again. Well, the thing is, we want to make sweeping rules to make sure that everybody stays as safe as possible, but the reality is that life is a lot more complicated than that. So you can set rough guidelines that try to, apply to as many people as possible, or, establish some talking points to aid critical thinking. But you can't quite make a rule as broad as, let me think of something. I know. You can't just say, well, if you like this one kink, then it must mean that you are a criminal, and that the works that you make will absolutely 100% be used to hurt someone in real life. You can't really make a rule like that. People try, though, but life really doesn't work like that. You can kind of, add more nuance to it, but it usually ends up being like a case-by-case basis. Yes, and it's gotten bad enough to the point where I've seen people get in trouble for things that their fictional characters say. Like, if you had a character like Azurai, let's say, my character, Azurai, take a character like him, and have him, kill characters and say, I love murder. And then, I don't want somebody confronting me saying, well, you made a character like that, and he says and does these awful things. So does that mean that you like murder? It's ridiculous. Of course I don't. It's a character. Oh yes, I remember that clearly, Princess. Somebody emailed me to say that, asking me to change the comic. So what I did is that I consulted a disabled friend of mine, and I asked, hey, like, I'm just going to tell you, this character is a bad guy. They're not going to live for very long. They say this insult, or this, you know, not so great word. What do you think? And my friend said, it's fine. Like, there's literally a convention called CryptCon. You know, you can't... This stuff is complicated, guys! And the thing is, I'm not trying to say that social justice has gone too far, because I do believe in social justice. I do believe that people have good intentions and are trying to make the world a better place. But I do think that sometimes their actions are misguided or underestimate the complexity of our world. I've played this game for 40 hours. I think I know how to play the game. Luminous Spring must be up ahead. Oh, at 12, Chupert. Hey, Teddy Ursa and Ursa Ring. You're here too. Yep. We often come play here. So, how's it going? Did you see your Grandmaster of all things bad? No. We haven't seen anything like that. See? I told you that you only heard a rumor. Why are you two here? Are you in search of that Grand Master? No, we're not. We're looking for Luminous Spring. Oh, Luminous Spring? That's just up ahead here. Huh? Really? In fact, we were on our way there. Want to come with us? Yeah, come with us if you want. Let's go with them, Chupert. Oh no! Ow, ow, ow. This is... Was that a pitfall trap? We fell down a pitfall trap. That's what happened to us. Oh. Ah, the hole! The hole's closing up! Whoa! It's pitch black in here. I can't see a thing. Are we trapped? Mwahahaha. What? Someone's here. Who is it? Who are you? Welcome to the world of darkness. I am the Grand Master of all things bad. What? The Grand Master of all things bad? Humph. Not only the Grand Master, but more of us besides. A bunch of us minions of the Grand Master are here. You can't see us in the dark, but you're completely surrounded. Mwahaha. Mwahaha. Coming to our lair is the last mistake you will ever make. You're not walking out of here. Prepare to... Huh? Wigglytuff? And everyone else? What's going on here? Hey! Bidoof! Why did you take the cover off?
What? Whoops! But I thought it'd be too dark for down there for you all, so I opened it up. But maybe I did something I shouldn't have? Helping out with the graduation exam and all. This is all so new to me, I don't have the foggiest idea about what I should be doing.
Arr! What a farce! Hey, Wigglytuff. Can you tell us what's going on?
Who's Wigglytuff?
Huh?
I am the Grand Master. I know nothing of your so-called Wigglytuff.
What? That's right. And we're the Grand Master's minions. Oh my gosh, that is so right. I don't know any Pokemon named Sunflora.
Hey!
What's going on here?
Coming to our lair is the last mistake you'll ever make. You're not walking out of here. Prepare to face the terror that is the Grand Master of all things bad. Doom-cha!
Oh, fuck. Oh, that's cute. Cute music is playing. Well, I can't use any of those. Well, I'm gonna organize my items. All messed up. I have one orange berry, that's good. I don't have any seeds. Orbs won't work. Alright. Wow, Wigglytuff is strong. Aww. Cute.
They got me. Everyone, run away. Aye!
What? Hey!
Phew! So, what was that all about? I guess we did alright. Let's move on. Let's go to Luminous Spring. Hey, Teddy Ursa and Ursa Ring. Oh, it's you. What happened to you two? I thought you two were tagging along right behind us. Or something came up. Anyway, what's up? Well, see, there's a treasure box here. There wasn't a treasure box here before. I want to open it, but I'm also getting a creepy feeling from it. You know, it'd be nasty if it's a booby trap or something. So we've been debating whether we should open it or leave it be. Well then, we'll open it. You see, we got sent here for the guild's graduation exam. They told us to bring back the treasure from here. That's it. That box must have something to do with your exam. You guys should open it. Can you check this, Schubert? I think it probably would be okay. But you never know, it could be a trap. If I can get the dimensional screen to activate, that may give me a better idea if this treasure box is safe or not. Wait, you can still use that? Schubert touched the treasure box. The dizziness. The dizziness is starting. It was Wigglytuff that put this treasure here. That means, inside this treasure box... It's a perfect apple. The treasure of Luminous Spring. It was a perfect apple. A perfect apple as a treasure. It suits Wigglytuff, I guess. Ah! What was that? What's that? Light. Light is shining down. Oh, then maybe. Did Luminous Spring regain its power? Those that seek awakening. Whoa, where's that voice coming from? The resumption of time has brought light here again. If you seek evolution, step forward. I knew it. I knew that Luminous Spring would be revived. Good for you, Teddiursa. You've been looking forward to evolution for a long time. Yep. Evolution? Oh, that's right. Wigglytuff mentioned it before. Wigglytuff also said this is where Pokemon would come to evolve. But what is evolution? Oh, you don't know what evolution is? What it means to evolve? Some kinds of Pokemon can evolve if specific conditions are first met. When a Pokemon evolves, its appearance changes, sometimes dramatically. Really? Your appearance changes? That's right. And it may not just be how you look that changes either. When you evolve, sometimes your form and abilities can even change. How about that? Really? Yep. I've wanted to get stronger, so I've been hoping to evolve for a long time. I'll try it out right away. Those that seek awakening. This is Luminous Spring. Do you seek to evolve? Yep, please! Do you need an item to do so? Nope, I don't need one. So be it. Seeker of Awakening, let us begin. Something is happening. To Teddiursa. Teddiursa's appearance is changing. Nice. 2 of them. Whoa! Teddiursa looks just like Ursaring right now. Yay! Hey, Ursaring! I've evolved! Congratulations! All the leveling up you went through finally paid off. Now it's hard to tell us apart. Well, good for you! We should try evolving too, Chupert. I'll try first, okay? Those that seek awakening. This is Luminous Spring. You seek to evolve? Yep, I want to evolve. Please, oh, this is exciting. You need an item to do so? An item? I don't know. No, I don't need one. So be it. Seeker of Awakening. Let us begin. No. Impossible. You may not evolve. What? I love Persian! Huh? Why not? Why can't I evolve? Is it maybe because I haven't met my requirements for evolving? No. That is not it. It is not merely a problem of not meeting requirements. Then why? Teddiursa was able to evolve. Why can't I evolve? Why can you not evolve? It may be influenced by a distortion in the fabric of space. Distortion? The fabric of space? Why that should be, I do not know. But your presence is somehow related to the distortion of space itself. As a result of that, you cannot evolve. No. It is not only you. There is yet another. The one behind you is also forbidden its evolution. Huh? Chuper too? What? Me too? That is all I can tell. This is Luminous Spring. If you seek new evolution, then you shall return. I guess it's not just me. I guess you can't evolve either, Schubert. I don't get why we're not allowed to evolve, though. Anyway, we have the perfect apple that was in the treasure box. Let's take it back to the guild. How is anybody supposed to know what you named the 2 books that you made up in your head? You can't talk like you've been dropping hints. Have you been to this stream before? I just think it's funny. Like, what are you talking about over there?
We've passed a graduation exam. Congratulations! You two have passed the guild's graduation exam. You did it! Oh, not celebrating? Are you maybe not happy?
Well, I don't know. If he keeps talking about it that way, I spent 40 hours trying to beat book 1. You're telling me there's a book 2? That's also 40 hours? Well, yeah, I'm happy. But it hasn't really sunk in. It's not like we did anything that special.
That's not true at all. Don't you understand what you two did was incredible? You went and brought back a fantastic treasure and a perfect apple. But even better than that, you defeated that horrifying Grand Master of all things bad, didn't you?
Well, that's what I don't understand. Wigglytuff, how do you know that we defeated the Grand Master of all things bad?
You heard it somewhere?
Besides, that bad Grand Master... Wigglytuff, wasn't that you?
Huh? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Grand Master of all things bad?
Me too! I know nothing! The Grand Master's minions? Where are they?
Hey, me too.
Eek, I don't know any minions. Ha ha ha. Everyone, what's going on? Anyway, you two have now officially graduated from the guild. From now on, you will no longer be bound by the guild's strict regulations. You'll be free to operate as an exploration team totally on your own. Oh, that's great. Does that mean from now on that we get to keep all the reward money from the board jobs and we don't need to share it with the guild? That's awesome, Chupert! No. Unfortunately for you, that aspect doesn't change at all. As before, you will still have to give most of that money to the guild. Huh? Why?
Graduation from the guild means you're still affiliated with us. Your team, Team Gobbler, can only operate because of this guild. So you'll need to accept that as a part of being an exploration team. Ugh. But then, it's not as if anything's changed at all from before. Yeet! You don't understand. Graduating from the guild is extraordinary. That's right. I should know. Even I couldn't pass the graduation exam. Ha ha ho ho ha. Anyway, you two have passed the exam with flying colors. I hope you'll keep up your great work as explorers.
Wigglytuff. Or Wigglytuff. Congratulations, as well on Chuper. Oh my gosh, how wonderful.
Hey, hey, hey. I'm so happy for you all. I'm...
Drop in on your old friends now and then. Everyone.
Congratulations, Team Gobbler.
Oh. Everyone. Thank you, everyone. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, another special episode, huh? Okay. Congratulations, Team Gobbler, you graduated. Since we can't use our old room at the guild anymore, let's live here from now on. I don't get this whole idea of graduating much yet, but let's keep working as an exploration team like we've always done. From now on, this is Team Gobbler's new exploration base. Let's head to the guild and check out the job bulletin board and the outlaw notice board for jobs. It's a new beginning for us, Chupert. Well, okay, the music changed. Oh, no, that just had a song. Okay. Uh-oh. Ugh. Wait a minute. Oh, it just starts the whole thing again. Hmm. Yeah. So I guess I'm just supposed to keep playing the game and hope that, like, something new happens? Take care. Yeah, I'm thinking of changing to my art stream very shortly. I did pass my usual length of time for this game, and you know, if I have to do a bunch of missions to progress the post game, then maybe that's better put off till next time. Let me just organize my items first, because I'll forget to do it later. I don't know, have I finished the main story, or do you think it's worth doing the post-game? For people who have played it before, do you think I should just play a little longer to get through the bonus content, or have I pretty much done it except for the special episodes? Well, yeah, I mean, can you be a bit more clear when in terms of, like, story with cutscenes, though? Because I'm not really interested in leveling up more and maxing my level and playing all the dungeons. Like, I don't really care. I want to know if there's a story. Oh, cheaper. At 12. Hey, Chameko. What's up? Oh, cheaper at 12. Congratulations on graduating from the guild. Team Gobbler now gets to operate in association with the guild, right? So your assembly privileges also change. Let the bell ring. A new special service is available to you. Special service? So what is this special service? Well, it's special. You can now change your leader before your team goes to a dungeon. Team leader? We can change the leader before going into a dungeon? Yes. Up to now, Schubert was always the team leader on explorations, right? Now, because the guild has given your team affiliate status, you can make any member of Team Gobbler the leader before going into a dungeon. In other words, you can assemble a dungeon team from only Team Gobbler recruits. An exploration team made that way will still be officially recognized. Oh, cool! So that means, if we plan to explore a dungeon where our current team will suffer type-based disadvantages, we can build a totally different team, even changing the team leader so that we can gain type advantages instead. Absolutely. Of course, there are dungeons that only cheaper than Etoile may enter. I hope that you make use of my new service. Anyway, good luck with your exploration teamwork. Wow, that's a lot more involved for a post-game than I thought there was. I can play as whoever I want, except for an evolved Etoile and Choupert, so that's bullshit. Boy, that's a lot of post-game. I'll have to think about that one. Well, maybe next time we'll do a special episode. Or, you know, maybe next time I'll let people vote. I don't know. I'm actually not sure what I want to do right now. If I consider this game to be pretty much done, or if it's time, if we have to continue it. I think that's it for this episode. I'm not sure if this is the last episode. But people watching this on YouTube later will know. All they have to do is look at the playlist.